Welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how we can start using wireframes on top of an actual design. So I just went online and searched for Web Design 2017 and I found this, so you could probably find as well. This is just a free template. There's many of these online and I'm just going to use it as an example here. If we look at the design, and if you remember from the other one, I started creating these areas. I'm going to do the same in this one. So just look at the design and see, okay, up here I can see the first part of this design up here. This could probably be the header. Some may also take this part as the header, but I like to contain it only to the navigation bars and logos and social links and so on. Really depends on what you want. So I'm just going to give this a color. So this would indicate this would be my header area. Now, if you want to, if you're sketching by hand, you can just type in what the name of this block could be. So type header or something like this. So naming them already. Started creating this, I have my header now. I want to look at the other parts of this. So I have a search bar, I have a navigation bar, and I have a logo up here. That's three things. So I need at least something to control the logo, which is up here. Remove the border, create a fill, go green color, like so. I hope you can all see it, the difference. So now I created an area for where to put in my logo. I could make it small so it fits better in here, but then we have to work around the space between them. That's up to you, really. Next part is I have two areas here. Now we have two possibilities. Either we could just create two blocks more for each, so one for search and one for home, or we could create a controlling area around and then put those two inside of this. Really, again, up to you. Sketching is about what you feel like is best. It just really helps you create and structure HTML. So I'm just going to create, maybe I should choose another color, so purplish. So I would create one for my navigation bar, and I'm going to create one for my search bar, like so. And this will be red. So there we go. As you can see, I now have actually created four areas. Remember, I have my header behind this as the parent of all these, and then I have a child element for my logo inside the header element. I have one for my search bar and I have one for my navigation bar. And if you recall back from the other, here we can see logo, navigation bar, and again this is just a Twitter icon, but we could just easily change that to a search bar of whatever we really want. So structuring your code or your design, creating your design and then starting to create wireframes, or do wireframes and then design afterwards. I don't know which one is smartest, that's really up to you. But just make sure when you start out to do HTML that you do all these small things. So sketch out all these blocks that you can see. So the more the better, actually. So for the example, for the next area here, for the banner, I would put a block here, and just going to go transparent quick. So that's going to be white. And then I would also see I have this area where I need to put in my background image. Then I have a block here. Just going to do this really quick, so it's not going to be super pretty. It's just going to be yellow and transparent. And I have another one down here, which is my button. I don't want to sketch it out really, because I want to continue with this. Inside of this I have let's see if I can actually do it. I have an area where I put my H1. Let's go red, that's a good color for yellow. And I have an area that contains all the text here. Not fill. And let's go with some green color. It's going to be really pretty. So now you can see I started sketching out everything. So an area for the image that also can have child elements that contains this. So remember, there's one behind. So this one behind for controlling where the box is placed. Then I create these two blocks to control the text or the content that are inside the box. So you have to really make sure that you start creating all these small boxes. Down here, this could just be one box with a name inside it, and then you just expand it with CSS so it looks like a button. But really start thinking about how big these areas are. So down here, whoops, sorry. Here you have one box here. I'm just gonna draw it over. That would be one box. Transparency, really cool. Yellow, red, something. I would also have a box that would control, let me do this, control the top of this, where the logo or image would be. Let's go blue again. I would have a, holy Moses, I have one here for my header, purplish, and yeah, sorry, I didn't make that happen. And I would have one for, now I messed everything up. Let me do this. One here for my text area, and I would have another one down here for my read more button. So you can see I just divided everything up as much as possible, because now you know what you need to create in HTML, and then you can later style it with CSS so you can actually make it fit. Cool, in the next video we're going to start using this in practical work.